I think that's a prudential discussion. Maybe some of the things you're writing down on paper aren't really bad, like horrible things. But maybe they're things like we notice she's not as sensitive to certain things that may upset you. Or maybe she doesn't know and that she's acting in a certain way. Yeah, of course. But if you start noticing things about they get down to the level of their character, really down at, you just notice that there's this consistent pattern that they're always selfish. I mean, they're nice to people and they're not mean, but in the end, they always want to just do what they want. That's kind of hard to just kind of, I'm noticing this and you need to work on this. You kind of just know this is a pattern there. Now, if it's pretty ingrained, then I think you kind of reach a point where you go, I just don't think this is going to work. And at that point, do you need to have this big conversation, with them? You can discern that, but I don't know if you're responsible. So when they're bigger things related, that are pretty ingrained in someone's character, that's a pretty big sign. It's probably not, and they're not just going to be able to easily change that. If they're medium, smaller matters, then then that's part of growing in a relationship. I mean, my wife and I have been married 17 years, and that we're still learning things about each other. Just in the last month, we've had conversations, about, honey, I think when you've responded in these ways, I've interpreted this way, and I'm coming to see that you don't really mean it this way. So I'm sorry I've been impatient. And this is like a constant learning thing. I think for 30 years, God willing, we're still alive and married, and we're going to continue learning more about each other and how to work together. That's good. But if it's a deeper rooted thing, I think that's a sign from God. It's time to go a different direction.